yes, hello. Hey, yeah. Yes, we are back. Hopefully, actually, for the final time now with Lorelei. Yeah, last time I went off a bit of a yes, words. I went off on a bit of a tangent. There we go. I can speak words. Because we were much further away from the ending than I thought we were. Whoopsie. So yeah, I was stressed. I was not in a good place. Whoopsie. So yeah. So yeah, I left it off at probably a bit of an awkward spot because we are now so very close to the end. So yeah, we're gonna see how long this final bit is gonna take. It shouldn't take all that long, but we'll see. Now Durable and Beauty, she's not here, but they at least have already suggested on playing some Night Rain afterwards, so we will do that. Unless this endgame part still take like 3 to 4 hours, which should not be the case, but hey, who knows? So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Also, hello Yuichi, hello Marcy, hello Durable, hello Michael, hello Cat, hello. How are you all doing? I am slowly starting to melt because it's getting really hot. We're going from somewhat semi-chilly-ish to back to like over 30 degrees on Friday. And you can already feel the heat coming up. And it sucks. So yeah, I'm already sitting here being like, ugh. It's already ugh. A bit too humid, but yeah. What can you do except for accept it? Deal with it. Okay. Yeah, especially right now, considering on Saturday I have a like High Rocks kind of event at the gym, which is probably going to be a workout of at least more than an hour, probably like an hour and a half. And my starting time is at 11:30. So I'll probably be busy from like say 11:30 till 1 in the blazing heat and the sun. Yes. So I'm gonna melt. I'm gonna droop all over. But luckily I'm not gonna be the only one, so. We're gonna be with plenty of people doing the exact same thing. So it's fine. We'll live, we'll have fun. Hopefully. It should be. I don't know, we'll see. We decided to do the heavy version of the workout with like the heavy weights, so yeah. Might take a little longer to actually get through a few things. Hello, Beauty. So yeah, but that's not until Saturday. Today we're gonna finish up Lorelei and find out the truth. Whatever the truth may be. Because so far everything has been weird. I mean, there's a whole bunch of brother magicians who are doing stuff, but we are also Old Lady Lorelei or something. I don't know. The story is very much out there in weirdo land, but yeah. The puzzles are at least fun, except for a few mishaps here and there, but It should be smooth sailing towards the end now. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll just jump in and see how long this final bit will take. I don't know. So yeah, at least I think I know the login name and the login password. And so now we're gonna figure out the what we need to do with the flippy switches. Yeah, the final bit of what we need to put it into the supercomputer. You know what I mean. We've seen it multiple times now. So yeah, we need to start off apparently with what the old lady is saying here. So we're gonna listen. So the first one is peace at electronic arte symposium. And the second is cafe and photo exhibition. Then we have aunt, mother, father, Pitu's band, name in telex, and then Yuna's project. I still have no idea what this all actually means, but apparently this is supposed to reference back to... Where are these things? To these things. 1932, Frankfurt, Maine. Gilda White gave birth to a child. She was the first. From the photographs, we can see a small child. The mother, proud little Lorelei in her arms, while the father appears a blur. So this is talking about mother and father, but not really about aunt. Right? The parents' stories were in the city. 1938. Decided that they go live with her aunt in the country. There we go. Aunt Barbara had suffered several nervous breakdowns and her grip on reality started to flee. So this is where the aunt comes in. I mean, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things that she named, even though we have 10 boxes. So I'm not exactly sure which one connects to which here. Presumably of her father. So yeah, I imagine this is mother. So mother should be 1932. Right? Then this is talking about living with the aunt. So that's 1938. This is talking about the dad. So 1940. 1948. Dropping out of university. Fairly starting work on her art puzzle boxes. The favorite cafe, Augustine. So this is 1953. Late 1950s independent work, traditional painting. The exhibition Innen, so the photo exhibition. So this is 1957. Then the 1960s, we're talking about the Electronic Art Symposium. Okay. 1962. We're talking about Un Animal Terrible. Fascination for the film. Film's Horse Shed. So the one-time moniker. So this is then name in telex? Right? Right, so this is 1962. Oh wait, we have 9. 1973, we are talking about Eunice Project. 1973. So that means 1982 is going to be about Puntif Pituf. Yes, that's the one. Okay. Okay. So if we can talk to her, yeah, we need to say a certain phrase or whatever. Or maybe a name. So if we look, so she said a piece at the Electronic Art Symposium. No, wait, hold on. We start with mother. So do we need to put in Gilda or Gilda Weiss? Let's try Gilda. Gilda. Okay. What? Hold on. What? Oh, is this another one of those, like, mirrored things? Yeah, sure thing, Durable. Sure thing. So, let me write this down. 1932. So this is... One... 963? Like, these are just 4 numbers, but they are, like, mirrored in a sense. So you need to look at, like, the number goes that way and the number goes that way, like in a double kind of thing. The number's there twice, once regularly, once in mirror version. So I think this is 1968. I think it says. Right? If we look at the quote-unquote right part, then we see a 1, a 9, a 6, and a 3. Hold on, that's a 3, not an 8. That's a 3. Yeah, okay. Okay. Then 1938. So now we're talking about aunt. So that's Barbara then, right? Barbara. Yeah, okay. Oh. Wait, hold on. What is that? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 1847. And the reason I think it's that, because those are the amount of sides each symbol has. So the first symbol is just a line. That's just one side. The second symbol has a long side, then 2 on the top, 2 going down, 2 going back to the center, and then 1 connecting them both. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then the fourth one is, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the other one is 2, 4, 6, 7. 1847. Makes sense to me, at least. Then we go to 1948, which is Dad. And Dad's name is Walter. Walter. Yeah, okay, that's, I think, 1963 again. Because I think the first little square is like an area of 1. Making the second square, which is that same square but then 3 by 3, aka 9. Third symbol is a rectangle of 3 by 2 of the same size, aka 6. And then the final one is just 3. So this is 1963 again. Yeah. Okay. Then we go to 1953. So now we're talking about the cafe. So that's Augstein. Augstein. Ha! 2014. These ones you need to read like, I don't know, like thermometers, I guess is the best analogy. Where it just shows you the level of which number it is. So the first one is at level 2, second one is at level 0, third one is at level 1, the fourth one is at level 4. Out of 0 to 9. 2014. That one is fairly easy. And 1957. So now we're talking about the photo exhibition. So that should be innen, right? Oh, hold on. Now we're getting into some more clever things. Oh. Oh, what are we looking at? You say 2014? I mean, for some reason, I am going in that direction. Because we're looking at triangles. There we go. Yes. Yes, Michael. Yes. Yeah, my instinct immediately went to 2014, but I didn't understand why. But it's just the amount of triangles that there are. So 2, 0, 1, and 4. Yeah, alright. Alright. They're getting slightly more cryptic, ever so slightly, which is good. Because so far they have been fairly easy. 1960, we're talking about the piece at the Art Symposium. Let's see. So that should be antenna, right? Oh. Oh, hold on. This is getting fun. This is getting fun. I mean, I immediately see 9 squares in the second position, but there's not necessarily a square in the first position. Like, it doesn't feel like a 2014 to me. Now, we basically only have the 3 main options. It's either 1847, 1963, or 2014. Those are the only 3 solutions it can be. Like I said, for some reason, I don't feel like this is 2014. I'm not exactly sure why. So would this be 1847 or 1963, and why? Like 1963 is the first thing that my mind goes to, simply because of the 9 squares in the second position, but then I don't fully understand how to read the rest, is the thing. Exactly. That's my point. One, two, three. No, that's 5. That doesn't make sense. Like, it almost feels like an evolution of some sorts. Like that, like number 1 is like a certain starting point. And if we like evolve that into a 3, then the shape changes into what we have all the way at the other end. And then like that shape even grows further into the 6 and then evolves completely into the 9 or something. That's what I'm starting to feel like, but I'm not sure why or how yet. Like, how does those 4 separate lines are they 4 separate lines? Or are they saying how many conversion points do the lines have? Does that make sense? Because that would make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. How does that make 4 and that's 7 then? It doesn't really. Ah. Yeah, sure thing, beauty. Sure thing. If we do that, then you're 1. If we do that, then you're an 8. If we do... Oh, we can't even. That doesn't work. Okay. Let's move on for now. Maybe by going further, we get some more insights into what the other should be. Or like what maybe we learn something from the other ones that we can apply here. Okay, so 1962. We're talking about the name in telex. My mentor. She sent a letter to Nero explaining fascination with the film. Nero telex a reply. The film is horseshit. Come help me with a masterpiece. Nero's usual will be fun manner. It was signed with the one moniker Esecutore. Esecutore. Alright, here we go. Holy shit. Oh, what are we doing here? Hold the phone. What are we doing here? Wow. Oof. Okay. Are we looking at a clock? Saying that, like, the first one... Oh, no, derp. Wow, it's way easier. We're just looking at numbers, but the numbers have been split up into two parts. One part is still in the original position. The other part needs to make a certain rotation in the direction the curvy part is showing us. So the first one, the vertical part is correct. The horizontal part needs to turn in the direction of the small line, turning it into a 1. We do the same thing with the second one. The square is in the right position, but the open square-ish needs to make the rotation underneath, making an 8. Then, from the circular part, the part going up stays in position. The part going down with, like, the feetsy, turning into the position of the rotation, turning it into a 4. And with the final one, we leave the horizontal and vertical part in the top part of the circle, but then the final bottom one we turn underneath in a direction, making it a 7. So 1947. 1847, derp. 1847. Still thinking about the map one. We'll get back to that one as well. Like, it has to be something, excuse me, not too difficult. Like, even this one, once you see it, it's completely clear and not that far-fetched. So the same thing should happen with the other one, but let's continue for now. Eunice project, which is called Angle. This one should... I think I already see it. We just need to shift a few things again. I think this might be 2014. Yeah, okay. This one is again very easy. Like, again, we have numbers, but they've been shifted around a little bit. Now, from each symbol, the bottom half, or the top half, depending on how you want to look at it, but is in the right position, and the top and bottom half just need to move a little bit like that. Turning the top thing, if you, like, move the two things, like, more over the other half, then it turns it into a 2. The second one turns into a full-on 0. Then we get a 1, and then we get a 4. So that one is, again, fairly easy. And for the final one, 1982. We're talking about Pitouf's band. Delphine Pitouf, blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde band Gravissime. Gravissime. Yeah, and that... Wait, is that not 1960? Wait, hold on. I thought I immediately saw 1963, but it is 1847 then, right? No. Oh, you cheating son of a poo. Yeah, it is 1963. It just shows it a little weirdly with the 3, but we're just looking at cross sections. So the first one, it's just a horizontal line and a vertical line. There's one cross section there. Second number, 3 like that, 3 like that, 3 times 3 equals 9. Then we have 3 times 2 is 6. And then the final one, it's kind of cheating because like it shows you the vertical lines connecting to 2 lines, but it's not going past it, so it doesn't count. So each individual vertical line crosses a horizontal line just once, not twice, just once. So it's 3 intersections. But okay, fair. We don't have to get too nitpicky with this one. It's 1963. So what's the logic here then? If it is all fairly easy to see in all the other ones, how do we look at this one then? One, two. No, it's not 2014. No, that can't be it, right? No, me neither. If that is 1, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 makes no sense. One, 2, 3, 4. Four? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That makes no sense. One, 9. No, that also makes no sense. The heck? Yes, hello back. Help us figure out the logic here. Well, do tell. Explain. 1847. Really? You see that immediately? They make numbers of the shape? What? What do you mean by that? Oh! Yep. Yep. Now I see. Holy shit. It was that easy. It was that easy. It's kind of the same as the first one where we saw the mirror image of each fucking number. But now we see a mirror image and the mirror image connected in 4 different directions. The first one is a 1 like that. It's a 1 like that. It's a 1 like that. And a 1 like that. The second one is an 8 like that. An 8 like that. An 8 like that. And an 8 like that. Then the third one is a 4 like that. A 4 like that. A 4 like that. And a 4 like that. And the final one is a 7 like that. A 7 like that. A 7 like that. And a 7 like that. Creating a weird kind of shape. But each shape is made out of one singular number 4 times. Yep, thank you, Beauty, for being very insightful there, because I was not seeing that. Holy shit. No, I love it. That's such a good one. And again, an obvious one. It should have been so obvious. Yeah, fair. Now, if only you would actually use it in a useful way, then... Never! Okay, but... let's see, because... we're still missing $2 in the hotel, 1 outside, 1 in the quiz club, and 3 at the prototypes? And there is still 1 question we haven't solved yet. That is very true. But other than that, we are actually doing really good. Now, there was still also 1 thing, like a certain phone call that we haven't here. Call him about skeleton. And does him mean Mr. 1963? Right? Like, other than that, we've pretty much done... well, log into the supercomputer, obviously. But yeah, that's it. So, let's make that phone call at the very least. And I kind of feel like I want to look up where the final money is, actually. Pronto, Bella. Found anything new in the house? Well, first about the skeleton. I was not in there. What a delicious mystery you are cooking for us, Signorina. I think we must try to think about this mystery in a less worldly way. This is how the snake caught the golden egg, after all. Now, if I am not in the space 1963, perhaps I am in the time 1963? You're getting closer to the truth, Signorina. Fair. Was that all? Inform about the magic show? Brilliant, Signorina. I knew you'd believe in magic, too. Ask who the magician is, ask if he is the magician. I mean, it's kind of the same question, so let's just ask who the magician is. He is a magician, an optician, and a physician. He is an inventor and a writer. That's all I know. I haven't figured out his motives quite yet. Signorina, was that all? I guess so. No? Ciao. Alright. Now, I kind of want to look up where, like, that final money is. clearly we're missing some. Like, how much money do we have right now? $12. And we are missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where do we spend all that money then? On the miniature collectible thingies? Maybe? Yeah, shut the fuck up, 6, 7 piece of... Yes. Okay, so... I'm just gonna... Oh crap, my tablet is dying. Let's not use the tablet. Let's use the phone. Let's see. Lorelei. Because I'm not just gonna wander around aimlessly trying to look for that money. Money locations. Dollar locations, yes. Okay. Let's see. Because 10 is required for the espresso. 10 for each of the stories in the theater. We've done that. 10 for each of the bite-sized games. We bought all 3, so that's it. We can't buy any more. And 20 in total for the prizes at the gacha machine. So yeah, with that we should have found and spent all the money. Now the question is, which out of these 45 have we not gotten yet? So number 1, reception desk. On the desk itself. Can be accessed from the inner side. We should have that one already, right? Yeah, I think we already got this. But there was one here. Reception desk, solve the locked cabinet key puzzle. Yeah, we have that one. Then the foyer on the first floor. In the southwest corner of the room on the sofa, we found that one, yeah. First room foyer, southeast corner of the room on the table next to the easy chair. We found that, yeah, absolutely. The first floor library. The little ledge just south of the books about language. These are numbers. These are about language. So yeah, I imagine we have that one already, right? What does it say? The little ledge just south of the books. Near the northwest corner. Yeah, so we should definitely have that one already. Yeah. Then we go to the first floor secret chapel. Okay, we all immediately go to the other end. I think we might have also found this one already. Because it's on a bench, I believe. Examine the Bible on the east wall to find a dollar. We definitely found that one. Because that's the way we found all the names. And we found one on the bench. Then the first floor, east back hallway. In the bowl. On the end table in this little hall. Hold on. I think we found that one. Like, I think they mean this one right here? No? Wait. East back hallway. Is that not this one? East small hallway. East vestibule. Oh, the back hallway there. Oh. Oh, wait. Wow. Why did I walk all the way over to... They mean from the chapel, of course. actually leading us in a circle through the entire mansion. So yeah, in this bowl, yeah, we found that one. Then in the cafe, walk behind the service bar. I believe we found that one as well. Yeah, exactly. Let's drink some espresso. So we run a little bit more. First floor hallway by the dining hall, sticking out of a vase. Is that this one they mean? No dining hall, so they mean... Why don't they just call it that? Why is it... Oh, hallway by the dining hall. It's literally what they call it. So here... Yeah, sticking out of the vase. So we definitely grab that one. And then the first in the dining hall on the chair on the left side of the central table. Oh, look at that! It's on the chair, like hidden underneath the table. Oh, I did not see that. Well, that's $1. So one more in the house at least. Dining hall, this one appears once you leave to the west back hallway and return. Give it a minute. Then it's underneath the southwest table. I think we found that one. Because I don't see it anywhere anymore here, so. Okay. First floor west wing. Which is this one, right? West vestibule. What do they mean, the west hallway? First floor, west wing. West wing, so we're going south. Okay. Okay. It's in the northeast corner of the room, partially obscured behind a painting. I think we might have grabbed this one. I don't see anything I can really interact with. So I imagine we have that one. Okay, now we're gonna go to the second floor. Oh, that's the maze. Second floor. Library. So that's... right here. This may be one you're missing. Of all the numbered books, examine book 1807. Well, we examined all of them, is the thing. 1807 is on the other side. Like, we actually found this one because I looked at the, like, bloody footprints. And then we opened up this one. Yeah, exactly. So we already have that one. Second floor, west back hallway. Only accessible from the east side. Under the sledgehammer near the hole. Yeah, that one we found, I think. Yeah. And then one on the west, near the vase. Well, I don't see one, so I imagine we already have that one. Second floor, east back hallway. So that would be that one, yeah, okay. So right here. On the shelf on the east side of the hallway. Yeah, I think we got that one. Right here. The craft room study. Sticking out of a shelf on the left side of the room. Library, foyer, investigation, foyer. Elevator, east wing. Gaming, exhibition, save box. What is it called? Crafts room study. Am I just blind? Is it? Craft room study. There we go. Okay, I believe we already found that one, but we're gonna check. Heck. So here. Found sticking out of a shelf on the left side of the room. So yeah, here. We found that one. Then we go to the east wing. Wait, so now we go back again to the other side? Foyer, library, exhibition, back exit, east wing, yes. So here, found on the sofa in the back, yeah, we found that one. Front west hallway, found opposite of the espresso machine on a shelf. You have to use the I key to access the western part of the room. Oh, like that. Yeah. We need to... Exactly there. And then it was here across the espresso machine. Yeah, okay. West hallway, found at the north end of the hallway. That is where we are now, right? West hallway, yes. North end of the hallway. Near the computer. Left of the computer on a little table. You mean right here? I guess. This does still count as the left hallway, right? West hallway. Yeah, okay. So I imagine we have that one. Gaming room 2. Walk behind the comfy chair. Yeah, we found that one. I remember that much. Second floor study. So the study is then... Which one counts as the study? Which one counts as the study? That little room right there. Okay. Wait, this counts as a study? I thought... Oh, right, and this is the crafts room. Derp-a-derp, yes, okay. Okay, so in the study, it was in the pigeonhole shelf on the west side of the room. Either way, we found it, I think. Investigation room. Investigation room. Which is there, yeah. That's where we got the whole report of the dead body. I think we found $1 in there. Left of the bulletin board, slightly obscured by the filing cabinet. Yeah, I think we found that one. And then the second floor foyer, south end. So that should be here, right? That's hallway front. Oh, the foyer is the little balcony. Okay, fair. Yeah, we found one here, like on the bench. Need to access. The $1 is on the ledge right here, yeah. Then the second floor, west wing. After solving the puzzle room in this room, $1 will be behind. In the chains? Wait, what? Second room, west wing. Yeah. Oh, this is where we freed the dude. Yeah, and then he left $1 behind. Yeah, okay. Well, that means we're moving up to the third floor. Okay. Third floor crafts room. That's on the bottom left, isn't it? Here, yes. Okay, so that's where we start. Yeah, we've been through this room 7 times over, so we should definitely have this one. To the west of the shredded poster on the shelf, yeah. Okay. Crafts room, third floor west. Wait, does that also count as a crafts room? No? It's a gaming room. Wait, you're telling me there's a second $1 in here? On a small table on the west side of the room. So there. Wait. Is there a second crafts room here? Oh, derp derp. I was looking at the wrong one. We're talking about this one. Yeah, we definitely found one here. Okay. Then in room 2014, inspect the video cassette boxes. Checking the Canzone del Oceano box. I mean, I imagine we found that. Yeah, because we looked at all of them, so. 1847 nursery on the dresser in the west side. Yeah. Don't remember exactly where it was, but... the elevator hallway. Walk past the bust? What do you mean, past the bust? We are in the right room, aren't we? Elevator hallway, 3rd floor, yeah. Walk past the bust on the shelf? Over the trapdoor. Oh, oh, that counts as the same area, okay. Past the bust. Yeah. I think we found it here, right? In the bowl. Well, yeah, it's not there anymore, so... 3rd floor, room 1963 study. So that's... Is this 1963? No. Where's 1963? Oh, derp. 1963. Derp. Of course. Yeah. Check the typewriter. The typewriter? I hope we already did that, because I do not see a typewriter. Oh, derp. This typewriter. Under the dresser on the left side of the room. Yeah, I believe we found that one. And then beneath the sofa in the back right. That is the one we found, yeah. And we go to the loft hallway. So that should be here. Right? Yes, loft. In the main loft hallway, go to the light fixture just east of the 1938 door to find a dollar hanging from it. Kind of easy to miss if you're only looking down. Holy crap, it's just right there. It's just hanging there on the lamp. Are you kidding me? $1. Cool, okay, so that should be all the money in the house then, right? Yes, okay, cool. Okay. So, then we have $10 outside. Let's just quickly run through this list to see if there might be one that's easily missed. As we make our way at least down. Down. So the forest, review the forest map. See a purple arrow scrawled into the map. Yeah, that's that secret area that we found. Also, thank you, Beauty. The front yard from the main door into the hotel. Go to the west of the door around a short set of stairs. To find a bowl. I mean, they mean here, right? Or not? From the main door into the hotel, go to the west of that door around the short set of... What? Yes, also hello, Rudy. Hi, sweetie. Yes, you're such a good doggo. From the main door into the hotel, go to the west. You mean here? Or do you mean down here? Oh, right there. Derp. $1. Well, okay, that's the outside done. Thank you, Beauty. I promise you, we're almost done. There's only, what is it? Four more dollar to go. 4 more. The quiz club. So that's the maze. So apparently we missed one. But there is also still the one question that we still haven't been able to answer, is the thing. And it's behind that. So I feel like we're just gonna have to look up that final answer. But let's first have a look at the prototypes, because apparently, yeah, each of the 3 prototype programs in the game each have $4 for a total of 12. So we need to jump into the old-time thingamajigs. The Alone in the Dark kind of games. And they are just on... Each map has just 4 spots where they each just have $1. So if we're in the forest first, and we start from here, then the first one should be... Did I immediately walk the wrong way? Forest. No, I was correct. It should be right here, but this one we already got. Yeah, okay. Then let's move on down. And go to this corner. Because there should be one... in this corner, right? Right here. Yes, so we already have that one. Then there should also be one at the far other end. So behind this tree. Yeah. But nothing here. So I imagine we have that one. And then there's also one way up north. right here-ish? No, we already walked past it. Should have been right here. Yeah. Okay, so here we should have them all. Alright, so let's go on up to the next game room. Which was... not here. No. Wait, where was the other game room again? Was it around here? Wait. I've been through this house, hotel so many times, and I still don't know where is what. It's completely at the other end of the freaking building. Alright, so this is the hallway one. So let's start by going... I am already lost. Go through here? And then this way. And then it should be right here in this corner. Right? Yes, okay, so we have that one. Alright. Then we go that way. And we walk all the way up. Until somewhere around here-ish? Right here? Or something? Yeah, right where we're standing. Okay, so not there. So we already have that one. So we go through here, go through door number 7. There's 3 left in these games. And then there is 1 left in the maze where we also have the 1 question that we still need to answer. So this one should be right here. Which I guess we also already have. This is starting to freak me out a bit because we're not finding any. Even though there should be still 3 to find. Now one is... Ooh, this one actually might be one we've missed. Nope. Because it should be right here. Yup. Wait, so you're telling me there is 3 of them that we missed in the library? Really? Really? All right. Oop. So up here, the game room was like down and around here. I mean, we did kind of rush through this one because it felt like it had no real direction. So we might have actually skipped the actual places we had to go to, because there should be one over here. Yep, there we go. $1. I just did not expect them all to be in just one place, pretty much. Yes, thank you, beauty. There should be one in this corner. Yep. $1. And then I imagine we found the one over here. Is this the right position? No, it's one lower. And $1. Yeah, and that adds then up once we find the one in the maze to 19, because we already spent 1 on the collectibles. So there we go. Thank you, beauty. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna look up the final answer to the quiz club, because yeah, okay. Blah, 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 blah. It actually gives you a little bit of hints. And not immediately straight up tells you the answer, which is good. So the question we still need to answer is... Come on, where's the question?
For me, I really like cones.
Cones!
I love cones.
Cone.
Cone. It has the juice. I hope you will have a cone-tastic day.
Let's just make our way to the maze. There. Make our safety save. Okay, now I should know where we still are, because... Yeah, exactly. This is the end of the maze, aka the center. So if we go back around here... back this way. Turn up. And then I believe we turn around to the left. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, his question. How many journeyed in silk robes and tattered rags in gilded wagons and on bloody souls? Hint 1. This bit of verse is found in the library, but you have to work for it. Are you talking about the Moon Book? So is it somewhere here in someone's journal? Because we pretty much didn't read this. Let me just skim through it to see if we see anything that closely resembles those words. Da, 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 da. I mean, I'm not really reading it. I'm just looking for keywords. So I'm not seeing it that quickly. It's found in someone's journal. The book you have to solve on the second floor of the library. So it is in here. Well, what's the answer? Is it 2? It's 7. Hold on. How did we... Are we supposed to find that answer then? Blah, 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 blah. My eye, the magician is surprised. I think the eye appears before me. I'm allowed a red beast. She handed me. Count as hard among many things. Calls himself that, and that. Though it's clear sideshow. The colors, outlines. Unseen. Things appear in a house, objects in a room. Little girl, we saw me. Clock stopped moving. Say terribly from never adding brush strokes. Can I help myself? This journey has been a long one. Beneath the oily courtesy stumps, a broken heart. Don't touch it. I've never seen it. I know it's here. Dying. You show me endless series of images of an anthropopy. Oh, there we go. 7 journeyed in silk robes and tattered rags and gilded wagons and on bloody souls. Sister Moon, Brother Mars, Brother Merc. Okay, there we go. So yeah. It was just right there. But again, I was in a bad headspace when we figured that out, so... Correct. And this should just straight up give us the final dollar. There we go. Alright, cool. Door. Door. There. Thank you, beauty. So now let's first make our safety save. Just so we don't have to do that again. Now we're gonna go down to the basement. And we're gonna buy all those collectibles. Yes, insert a dollar. And it is a little clock. Wow, do we have to actually watch this animation for every single one? Oh, that's boring. Like, I can't skip it. Oh, that sucks. And, oh, that's an image of the little game that we can play. Okay. And a little goat demon statue thingamajig, whatever it is. Okay, a little chibi magician. Is there actually going to be something, you know, clever in these, or are they just going to be just things? Horse dude with a key. Sure. Or is this only gonna mean stuff to people who've been, like, involved in the development of the game or something? A thief frog. Okay. Or are these supposed to be references to other indie games or something? A dancing ballerina lady with a mask or something? Not really sure what that was. I mean, it's a little UFO dude, but it's not the kind of UFO dude from UFO 50, so... Not sure what it's a reference towards. Three bears? From the fairy tale? I think? Happy 8-bit man. I do not understand what the idea behind this is. I really don't. I don't even know what that is, what that's supposed to be. It's a figurine. That's the best I can tell you. Hey, listen! Or something like that. That's what it reminds me of, at least. A little dude. Sure. He's from something. Yeah, absolutely. A heart sword. That's not the Master Sword or whatever from Zelda. It's something different. What is that? A box with buttons. Yeah, absolutely. Nope. Ah, there we go. Yep, definitely another figurine. Almost there. A dude. Walking in a suit. Yes. A house on a hill. Okay. And for the final one. A box. Sure. It's a box. Cool. Sure. Whatever. I mean... Let's make our way to the supercomputer, shall we? And see if we can excuse me. See if we can actually end this. See if I even have the right solution. Alright, so we have that one. We have... Where's the 4? It's that one. We have that one. That one. And then that one. We have the spaceship up. We have the corner here. And then the spaceship to the left. Which is all the way over here. And then 1932 is 1963, so that's correct. 1938 is 1847. 1948 is 1963. 1953 is 2014. 1957 is 2014. 1960 is 1847. 1962 is 1847, 1973 is 2014, and 1982 is 1963. So this should be correct. Login failed. So what are we doing wrong then? Like, are we putting things in the wrong order? And if so, which ones? Because I'm 100% sure that the final sequence is correct. I'm 100% sure that the symbols that we have for both the login name and the password are correct. Like, I'm now going off of the assumption that these, like the order in which we see these posters here, is also the order they need to be in. But maybe I'm making the wrong assumption on that. I don't know. And then there is... well, that's the thing. We don't even have any memories of the other ones. Of where we found the shapes. We don't have any memories of those. So did I put those maybe in the wrong order? Because I wrote them down. Center, right, left. So should I put them in the order of left, middle, right? So I should start with that one and then go there. So, you, you, and you. So we start with spaceship to the left, then spaceship up, and then the corner. Now, please tell me it left the... fuck, it didn't. There. Oh, this sucks. Did I write them down middle and then left and then right? So should we do it? That one. That one. Oh crap, I think I did this one wrong. Yeah, I think I did this one wrong. Hold on. So let's try again. You. And then we have middle, up, middle, down, down, up, up, down, middle. Nope. So, that one, that one. That one, that one, that one. So what if I put them in middle left? So we do the corner first, then you, and then you. And then we do up, down, down, up, up, down. Okay, so I'm guessing the order in which I put in the login name is incorrect then. But how are we supposed to figure out what the right order is of the posters? It's like, is there any way to figure out in which order these should be? Do we have a piece of text somewhere that orders these 5 shows in order of like when they were shown or something? I mean, I imagine we have that, but holy crap. If we're gonna have to go through like all of these things in order to figure out what the correct order of the shows is. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm also just gonna look up this here because I am kind of done with it. Oh, not the tablet. Lorelei and the laser eyes, supercomputer. Okay. So. Username. Okay. So in order to solve this element, you'll need the following series of puzzles completed. The shredded posters, yeah. The save box rooms, okay. And the past, so the point and click adventures on the computer disks. We did that. With these puzzles completed, you can connect the information together to make your username input. Okay, so it's not just the order, it's also, it has to do with the save box rooms. And probably those texts also give you more information, right? Note that you had 5 trips to the past, and there are 5 shredded posters. Did we go into the past 5 times? Yeah, we did, apparently. Wow, I did not even realize that. Should be obvious, but the posters themselves represent the keys on the keyboard. Yeah, we know that. You can always review what the magician said to you in the past from the photographic memories. So we do need to look at this. In the future, I am made of paper. From my hat, there are cards. Oh, right. And did you spell out Renzo? R-I-O-L-E. R-I-O-L-E? Lorelei? Did I write these letters down somewhere? Oh yeah, here. What word did we make with that? Lorelei? Oriel? Wait, what? The magician will always refer to a specific item he sees and a rune that looks like a letter. Yeah. Every red rune stands for an English letter. Match the rune's poster with what the magician says. For example, matching the card's poster with the letter the magician mentions along with cards. Right, so... I mean, then again, are these in order, or do we need to put them in order of what the word actually makes? Wait. Isn't a user name usually someone's name? Exactly. Review the 5 letters you've been given. Can they make a name? Maybe if you use a couple twice. So we do spell Lorelei. Right. Okay. So... Holy shit. So... The R. The magician has a hat with cards. And the I, crystal sphere. Yes, exactly. We already wrote that down. The radio, a bottle with miracle tears. Yeah. Chained like a prisoner. Yeah. And then the forest one, you hold a rose. So, if we then go back to the posters, that means that this symbol, the hat with the cards, corresponds to an R. Okay. The crystal ball, which is the 4-1. The sphere, that corresponds to an I. Then the tears, so that's the bottle. This corresponds to an O. And the escape artist represents an L. And then the final one should be a rose that corresponds to an E. And then we spell Lorelei with that. With those symbols. Okay. So that's the login name. Now for the password. See if we even understand that one. Puzzles you need to complete. Laser eye games. Red maze. Maze men. Mausoleum. And the quiz club. All the way to the center. So hint 1. There are symbols in your memory that make up the password. Did you pay attention to the owl girl's hints? What do you mean? As you enter the exhibition, you can run across the 9 squares in the middle and see yourself projected on the upper squares. We did that at the end of last stream. Time has rearranged. You need things as they were. Stand on each of the 9 black squares of the projection on the back wall standing. Fill in the 3x3 grid on a piece of paper, filling in the areas where your character is standing on purple. The symbol is always a continuous shape, so there shouldn't be disconnects. Note also that there are 3 symbols total. Walk left or right in the rooms to access the other two, and be aware which symbol you're looking at by looking at the sign. After that, it's a simple of inputting the information in order as your password. So now it's just a matter of what is the actual order of that. But at least we now know that we need to spell Lorelei, actually, as the login name. So, L-O-R-E-I. Laura L-E-I. And then now the question is, what is the order of these symbols? So we're gonna try the original one. So left facing, that is not the original one. Wow, I already fucked up. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's just try one. And then we have middle, up, middle, down, down, up, up, down, middle. Yep, so that was the wrong order of the password at least. Ooh. L. O. R. E. L. E. I. So the original one is up, corner, and then left. And then middle, up, middle, down, down, up, up, down, middle. Nope. Okay. This is stupid. I'm sorry, but... like one single typo and your entire thing can be already fucked without you even realizing it. L. O. R. E. L. E. I. So then if we switch, if we did middle, right, left, then... no, we already tried that. Fuck. So what if I switch these two around? So that one, and then that one. Middle, up, middle, down, down, up, down, middle. Are you telling me I'm gonna have to go back in there and look at that thing again? Because, oh my shit. You need to replay the whole game? Yeah, nah. Not gonna happen. This way. And then we follow this path. And then we go south at the cross section. So here. And that should turn us back to the right into the center. Yeah. So if we then go here. So this is the first one we're looking at. So you're the empty part, you're the empty part, and you're the empty part. That's how I understand it. Then if we walk to the right, then you're empty, you're empty, you're empty, and you're empty. Yes, so that's that one. If we then walk to the right again, then we see that you should be empty, the bottom one here is empty, and then the middle one here is empty. Yeah, so I should have these correct, don't I? So what am I doing wrong here then? Stand on each of the 9 black squares. Yeah. If the projection on the back wall is standing on a purple square, that is filled. If it is white, it is blank. Fill in a 3x3 grid on a piece of paper, filling in the areas where your character is standing on purple. The symbol is always a continuous shape. Shouldn't be any disconnects. Note also that there are 3 symbols total. Walk left or right in the room to access the other 2. And be aware which symbol you're looking at by looking at the sign. Oh, hold on. So, if we're looking at this spaceship, the first symbol, yeah. And then the corner piece, you're the 3rd symbol. So you are 1, 3, 2. So that should be the order. Ugh. Okay. Yes, we do go this way. Okay. So, hopefully, for the final time, L O R E L E I 1 2 3 middle, up, middle, down, down, up, down, middle. There we go. Login successful. Initiating Verity sequence. Okay. Oh! So yeah, we were definitely Old Lady Lorelei. Oh. Oh, what? Next, load request memory in queue. Load memory address and memory value 10110. Yes. And so we reach the end. The third eye has opened. Before you go, know this. You will encounter 9 truths. You know what they are now. Together they shall form the final truth hidden deep below. It has been a privilege to play with you. Please accept my deepest gratitude. Thank you for everything, Lorelei. Okay. Oh! If input is young, woman, or old woman, go deeper. Ah, ah. 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 What the heck is going on? Input. L O R E L E I. Enter. Input is true. Rudy? Rudy, you here? We're just glitching all over the place now. Oi. Ah. If input is current year, go deeper. Where am I supposed to go? Ah! Stop, stop. Stop. Where am I supposed to go? Yeah, I'm trying. Wait, do I go? Where the... Do I need to walk into the hotel? Ah, ah. Wait, can I? Nope. Ha! Well, do we go this way then? Nope. What if I walk back up? And we go back to here. Young woman or old woman, go deeper. Yeah, so I put in Lorelei. And current year should be 1963, right? Oh, I should have just kept walking to the wall. So input. So is it 1963 or 2014? It's probably 2014, right? Yeah, exactly. Okay. Oh, no, no, no. That actually brings us back to... Okay. So this is just a whole maze by itself. Ah! Ah! Oh, well, that's where we need to do the input, but the question is still, what do I input? That's the other side of the input. Yeah, I want to get to her. How do I get to her? Fuck. How do I get to her? I need to know what I need to put in. No! What if I go this way? Oh, there we go. Ah, shit. Oh, yeah. Here we go. If input is man... as in Lorenzo? Is that what you mean? Lorenzo. Input is false. Is it just Renzo? It's just Renzo. Okay, sure. Oh, well, here's the lady. If input is fiction woman. No, exactly. Input is fiction woman. Who is fiction woman? Who the heck is fiction woman? Are we talking about the woman here? England? You playing right now? Okay, but who is the woman? Does it say like in the final script page or something? Signorina? Signorina. Oh, I completely mistyped that. Yeah. Signorina. Probably not. No. Did I misspell it? Signorina. This is how the magician kept saying it. Or Lorenzo, whoever. Weird dude. That's how he kept spelling it. So yeah, that's what I put in. Okay, so if that's not who we're looking for... Rudy's the Labrador, yeah. Fiction woman. Who else could that be? Renate. Is that the one? Ah, that's the one we were looking for. All right. Ah, hold on. All of a sudden we are regular Lorelei, but in the Alone in the Dark game. Oh. Who? Input is fiction year. So that should be 1963 then, right? Oh, crap. Um... 1963. No. 1847. 1847. All right, cool. Okay, this is actually the weird memory that we're going through now. Oh, well, that's the input terminal. Or the input terminal. Or the input terminal. Cool. Oh, here she If input is fiction man, you have a penalty. Alright, good start. Missed! Okay, so is this Lorenzo? Even though we already put in Renzo. But it is Lorenzo. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is stupid. I'm an old woman. True. We figured. I'm yesterday's news. Don't say that. You are an old woman. That is very much the case. And you're sitting right there. Input is incident year. Yeah, that's 1963, alright. Retaken? Why? Keeper came off the line. Alright. Okay, we're at the theater now. How do we get on the stage, though? Oh, well, by just walking in that direction. If input is departed... So, are we talking the name of the woman that... Yeah, no, not this direction. The name of the woman that got pushed out of the window? A gun? Departed. What is the name of the departed woman, though? Are we just talking about Wise? Is that what we need to put in? No? Who are we talking about here? Baronin? Is that what we need to put in? Baronin? Baronin? No? Yeah, this is all more or not, eh? What am I missing here? Are we talking about the owl girl? Do we even know her name other than Owl Girl? Is that just what we put in? Owl Girl? No, I figured. No, it shouldn't be in here. Did we ever figure out the name of the woman, though? Yeah, here. Owl Girl. Da, 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 da. Wasn't Baron in? What am I missing here? What am I missing here? Did it say like somewhere around here? Schwarzwald? But that's Renate. Hey, might as well try because I have no idea at this point. Wait, am I spelling that correctly now? Wait. No, I already misspelled it. Derp. Hold on. Schwarzwald. There's no T in there. S-C-H-W-A Schwarzwald. No. I'm lost. What am I missing here? Stroboscope, Latin, Greek, cartography. Gino. I know, I'm just randomly guessing names at this point. Gino. Nope. Cartography. Lunar phases, zodiac signs, revelations. She sent a letter to Nero. No, it's not that. The subject, yada yada yada. Yada yada. Da 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 da. Yeah. Kommissar Schmidt. Da 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 da. Disease was found. Yada yada. Da 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 da. The red paint shattered. Yep, but it doesn't tell me anything. Death at the Commissar Schmidt. Investigation. Therefore, the deceased identity will not be released at this time. Yeah, her. But I still want to know who it is. We're gonna have to look this one up as well. Fucking. Oh, maybe this is where those chibi characters come from. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look this up because I just do not know. Login successful. Uh, 1847 we put in. Lorenzo we put in. 1963 we put in. Input the departed, yes. This one might require some guessing. You're trying to identify a dead person, but to be honest, you've only got so many names, so it's easy enough to just try all of them. It's Renzo. Really? That's the one we need to put in? Renzo? I thought we were looking for a woman. Alright. but that's the input terminal. Still need to figure out what I actually need to put in. If we go to the reception. There we go. Input responsible. I mean, that should then be Lorelei, right? Yes, completely misspell it. Lorelei. There we go. Wait, do we want to get into the center piece? Or does that really not matter at all? The centerpiece just doesn't exist? Oh, there it is. So yeah, no, that doesn't matter. We just keep walking. Wait. This is where we came from, wasn't it? Yeah. Wait, so we do something here? We just interact with the center. I imagine that we need to get into the centerpiece, right? Oh, we need to put all of them in the right spot. I think that's correct. That's now correct. Yeah, we can go there. There. Oh. I see how it ends now. Do you, Lorelei? Ooh. Ooh. So do we back away or we push him out the window? It was never a woman that fell out the window, it was Renzo himself. I mean, push him away is the canonical answer, so... No, not yet. You are afraid, Lorelei. Oh. Wow, illusion of choice. Yes. This is exactly what happens. Cut to black. Now, I will fumble in the dark like a madman. Start backing away. You are very afraid. Where are you? It's all black and I can't see you. But I reach out and manage to grab you. I say something like... I see it all through laser eyes. Yes, perfect. And you, what do you do, Lorelei? Push him away. Yes. Aw, hi, Rudy. Signorina. This is as close to the truth we will ever get. The important thing is that you finally saw it. There are no such things as laser eyes, of course. But that is how it is with the story. Like the tale of a Labrador. Living its life freely from the dog, always moving. Until one day it does not. Wow. Wow, that was an ending, alright. Holy shit. I mean, I feel like I missed a whole bunch of actual things in the story. Because I never really put together that Renzo was actually the one that got pushed out of the window. For some reason, I kept thinking that it was Lorelei who died, but she was also the old woman, but she was also us trying to figure out some kind of suppressed memory. But apparently it was the other way around. We suppressed the memory of actually having killed Renzo. And that's why he was stuck in 1963. Because that's where he actually died. And also why we found his skeleton in that room, because he's dead. But I feel like I should have picked up on those things a whole lot more, but the story is being told very weirdly, let's call it that. And I was just mainly focused on the puzzles more than the actual story, which kind of bit me in the ass there at the end, because I should have pretty much known everything by then, but I didn't. But yeah, overall, absolutely amazing puzzle game. I absolutely love this. There were a few puzzles there that really rubbed me the wrong way. And by figuring those out much later in the game, even though we could have solved them way earlier in the game, made it so that we had information that we shouldn't have naturally at that point, therefore being flooded with information at that point and not really connecting the dots all that well. But then again, the game also allows you to do that, so maybe it's just a me problem, I don't know, but yeah, overall, absolutely amazing game. Now it has maybe a little bit of replay value, considering at least some of the puzzles are randomized, apparently. But I'm wondering if it is really all that fun, considering you already know where to connect certain dots, you already know that 1947, 1963, and 2014 are very important numbers that you put in everywhere. Also 100% completion, by the way. So yeah, there's like, maybe it has replay value, but then again, you also already know the story, you know the layout. I mean, maybe the maze is even randomized, but then again, is it really all that fun to replay that because the maze is just slightly different? Is that really worth it? I don't know, maybe not, but yeah. But yeah, absolute recommendation for people who love puzzle games like me. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be weird, and that it certainly was, but I didn't expect it to be this good of an actual puzzle game, which, sadly enough, yeah, we have a few of them, but sadly, not enough. But, yeah. Anywho. Now the question is, do we want to do some Night Rain, or do we just want to end it? I'm not quite sure, because we've actually been going for 2.5 hours. Which, yeah, is a bit of a shorter stream, but... yeah, I don't know. I like to just jump in for like one game and then again call it. It's like, is there really a point to doing that on stream then? Shouldn't we then just go offline and just play casually? Doesn't necessarily have to be on stream. Yeah, but then again, then we're also like limited with, you know, stream time and stuff. Maybe we should just call it and just, you know, hang out on Discord and play there. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna do that. It's fine. Let's give it a shorter stream for today and we'll do something else on Sunday. So yeah. Now durable, I'm not sure if you might even maybe yes, but words. Be available on Sunday for your stream control, potentially? Not Sunday. Okay, cool. Beauty, I imagine you're also not available? True, we can also just watch the footage. Also, we might then just go to this music, by the way. I don't know. There's stuff going around on the app that I need to look into, which is also kind of one of the reasons why I want to cut the stream so I can take care of business. So no. Okay, so Sunday something. Something. I don't know. We're just gonna call it and we'll see what happens in the future. No promises whatsoever on anything. How about that? Sounds good? Yes? No? I don't care. We're gonna do it that way anyway. Haha. Let's see. You know what? We haven't raided Sarah in a long while. Let's raid, try Sarah Tops 91. I hope I spelled that correctly. No, I spelled it 911. Whoops. /raid. There. Yes, that's the correct one. Okay, so yes, go over to Sarah, say hi, bye, do other things. And on Sunday, something is gonna happen. I don't know what, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna go. See you later. Bye-bye.